everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn sum of subset problem, which is similar to the two sum problem in lead code, which I have already uploaded. If you have not seen that, I have put the link in the description. Please do watch it. So this problem says about if there is given an array and a target, then we have to find all possibilities that sum up to this target. So here in this lead code problem, it was only two sum, which is two elements from this array will sum up to target. So we have to find such subsets in this given set. Let us take it as S. But here it is not just two elements, all possible subsets of this set has to be written in the output. Let us take an example and we'll use backtracking method to do this here in manually, and then we'll look into the code and run the same input there. So we have given weights as 1, 2, 5, 6 and 8, and the target is 9. So we can say it by looking into this that 1, 2, 6 sum up to 9, 1 and 8 sum up to 9. How do we do it using backtracking method? First we have to take initially it will be 0 and the sum of all these is 22. So this is sum is 22. We'll take 0, 22. We'll have a left branch where we consider the first weight, that is 1, we have to minus that from the total weight it is there. So it is 1, 21. Again we'll take a left branch where we take the weight 2, that is this second one. So that becomes 1 plus 2, 3. And 21 minus 2 becomes 19. And the same way, taking the next one, it will be 8, 14. So again a left branch where 8 plus 6 becomes 14, and in 14 we have to subtract 6, which becomes 8, but here 14 is exceeding our target. Or if we consider this as weights, then this exceeds the knapsack capacity. Here 9 becomes the capacity of the knapsack. Then this is considered as dead end. So now we'll go backtrack to the previous one and take a right branch. In the right branch, since we have already taken 1, 2, 5 and 6 was a dead end, we'll take 8 here. That is 8 plus 8, 16. 14 minus 8 is 6. Again here this is a dead end. So we'll backtrack to the previous one and take a right branch. So till here we had taken 1 and 2 and 5 we took here, but that became a dead end, both left hand and right branch of 5. So we'll take 6 here. So taking 6, 3 plus 6 is 9. And we have to subtract 6 from 19, this value. So that becomes 13. And we have got the target here. So this is one possible solution. And in the same way, after this we have to continue searching by backtracking, and here 1 plus, we have taken 2 here, so we will not take 2, and after that 5 we have to take and check. That will not give us 9 and even 6, so we will consider 8. And from 21 we have to consider 8, which is 1 plus 8, which is 9, and we have to subtract that 8 by 21, so this is 13. So even this is a possible subset. So here we took 1, 8 to reach 9. Here we took 1, 2 and 6 to reach 9. So the subsets are, so this is the output what we get. Subsets are 1, 2, 6, 1 and 8 that sum up to the target. Let us look into the code now and then run the same input in the console. Coming into the code now, we'll have the public class demo. So the demo, the name of the class has to be same as the name of the file here, demo.java. So the main method, that is, yeah, it can be public. So the main method, public static void main, because it does not return anything. The return type of this method is void. We'll have to create an object of the scanner class, which the scanner class is an inbuilt method which is inside this utility method. That is why we have written util dot. You can also write scanner, or you can just use asterisk, so that all other inbuilt methods also will be imported. Now we'll give user prompts to take the input. So here we have to take 3 inputs. That is, first is number, the number of elements in the array or the number of weights. So as we discussed in the theory explanation part, we have to declare and create an integer array of size n. Then we have to take the user input all the elements of those array that runs from I0 to n. We will take the user input. Then we have to take another input target. We will take that as sum, and we have to send all these inputs to the subset method, which we will be defining now. That is a n. I'll say what these zeros are. So we'll now write the subset method which has an array n I s sum and string set. So these zeros are the I and the s values. That is, I is equal to 0 and s is equal to 0. We are initializing it. And this string set, this is what the subset we get. So we are at end we'll be printing this set which will be having the subsets which will be equal to the target. So that also will be initializing it to a null set, null string. So since this is of the type string, we have to use double quotes and not 0 to specify that is a null string. So starting with this main method, if s is equal to sum, so if this and this are equal, then we will just print the set. It means we have got the subsets which is summing up to that and will return. So the program ends there. But initially we will not get that. We need to check with some conditions. So that is, if I is equal to n and if s is greater than sum, then it means that we'll not get that. So that refers to the dead end what we discussed in the when we are doing it manually. So this is the dead end will return. So now we have to recursively search for the subset where we send the array A, number will be the array will be same, the number of elements will be same. Instead of I, we send I plus 1. So we are searching in the next iteration. Instead of S, we send s plus a of I, and the sum what we are searching for will be the same. Instead of set, we send set plus a of I, plus we need to give some space between the elements so that we can see it in the output. So this is the space. Here a space has to be there, single space. Here there is no space because that is a null string and not space. So the other recursively searching in the other part is the same. The array, the number of elements will be same, and instead of I, it will be I plus 1 because we'll be searching it next, and S sum and set remains the same. So this is the program of the subset, sum of subset problem, and we'll run and give the same input. So the number of elements we took was 5, and the elements were 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. The target sum was 9. So we have got 1, 2, 6 and 1 and 8. Hope you all have understood this sum of subset problem. Thank you all for watching. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel.